Hi there, everyone. My name is Bernadette. I'm the student advisor for the American Viniyoga Institute's training programs. I'm here today with a very special Viniyoga practitioner, Juris Zinbergs. He has been training and studying with Gary and studying and practicing Viniyoga since 1993. And he's a practitioner of Viniyoga and a Viniyoga therapist and teacher. And he's also a senior faculty for the Viniyoga Foundations program, VFP, and a mentor for the program. So I'm just honored to chat with you today, Juris, and thank you so much for being here with me today. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be with you. My name is Juris Zinbergs, and I live in Orange County, California, Laguna Beach in particular. I live right across from the beautiful Pacific Ocean. And I teach yoga throughout Orange County. I teach at the university. I teach in gyms. I teach in yoga studios. I work with people privately, one-on-one, applying therapeutic application of yoga. And I also teach Sanskrit chanting, Vedic chanting, Sutra chanting. So I'm kind of consumed with yoga. Apart from that, I enjoy surfing. I enjoy skateboarding. I enjoy running. I live a rather active lifestyle. So it's great to be with you guys.
So Juris has a very extensive and impressive yoga background. So Juris, would you please share your origins in yoga and how you ended up on the path of Viniyoga?
Well, I started practicing yoga in 1993. When I was in high school, I injured my spine. I had a big back surgery. And the doctor said, don't do anything that ends in ing, like running, jumping, those kinds of things. Anyways, after college, I discovered yoga. And yoga not only healed my back and managed my back injury, but yoga also just exposed me to a whole different way of looking at life, through the Yoga Sutras. And so that was my introduction to yoga. And right off the bat, I met Gary, and I've been with him ever since.
Beautiful. Did you say to your doctor, can I do things that end in asana though?
No, that was the one thing that has helped me maintain good health on my spine. So yeah.
Very cool. Thank you. So Juris, you've been practicing Viniyoga for a really long time. So I'd love to just hear what is special about Viniyoga to you and this lineage, and what is really valuable that has kept you around this whole time on the path of Viniyoga.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, my first yoga teacher was Gary. And, not knowing much about yoga then, Gary had a keen eye, and he had a lot of wisdom that he received from his teacher, TKV Deskachar. Then I discovered the book, Heart of Yoga. It came out, when I first met Gary around that time. And I was just amazed that I had fallen into the lap of the yoga that came from Krishnamacharya and his family, and how they were able to trace his yoga tradition, back to the 9th century, to Natha Muni. And I just couldn't believe how I fell into this whole living tradition, this sampradaya, like this living stream of yoga that was handed to me. And as I started studying yoga more and more, I really wanted to learn from those people that had looked into Krishnamacharya's eyes. So I exclusively looked for those people that were students of Krishnamacharya. So, I had interactions with BKS Iyengar, with Iyengar Yoga. I had numerous interactions with Patabi Joyce and the whole tradition of Ashtanga Yoga, that vigorous, dynamic Ashtanga Yoga. Obviously, Deskachar, I had met a few times when he came to the United States, and also Srivatsa Ramaswamy, who's still around. He has that whole Vinyasa Krama methodology. So my interest and my offering to all my students is to teach the yoga that came from Krishnamacharya, his teacher, and his students as authentically as I can.
That's a beautiful thing. It seems like you're just so connected to that origin, and you've sought out like any bits you can get that trace back to that.
Like I mentioned, it's a living stream of information that was handed to me. It's just amazing. It's amazing.
So cool. Okay, so Juris, you, I believe, have been helping Gary with these training programs for about 25 years. What do you love most about being a mentor and being a faculty and just welcoming the new Viniyogis to this lineage?
Wow, that's a great question. Well, so yeah, so when I was studying with Gary back in the 90s, he was the mentor, right? And then he invited me to, kind of help and assist and carry boxes. And then eventually, this mentorship program developed. And I feel so, well, it's an honor to be in the program and to learn each time with everyone. So that's beyond anything. But it's just a feeling of happiness and gratitude in my heart that I have helped and mentored people and help them discover themselves, help them discover a real, authentic, deep river of yoga. And it's just a real blessing to continue on with these programs. It's just a real treat.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Awesome. Very cool. And what's your favorite thing about the Viniyoga Foundations program?
Oh my gosh, where do I even begin? Well, I think first of all, what Gary shares in the Foundations program are all of these yoga techniques that you will not find in any other contemporary yoga training program. Most yoga training programs, as I've experienced, and I have been through a few of them, are just focused on one asana sequence, and maybe one type of a practice, right? And I love how in our Viniyoga program, sure, we cover asana and we cover how to draw little stick figures, but I think we also cover these important things like pranayama, how to discover your breath threshold capacity, how to manage your own breath in asana practice, Sanskrit chanting, obviously. I love Vedic chanting. I love studying the Yoga Sutra and hearing Gary's, interpretations of the Yoga Sutras. I love chanting the Yoga Sutras themselves. I love how we go through almost the entire, we do the first two chapters and almost the third chapter. So we cover a tremendous amount in just chanting the Yoga Sutra and learning about it. I love how these tools affect my muscles and joints, my energy, my heart and my lungs, my cognition, my ability to stay focused. And I think on a personal level, it's brought me a level of deep authenticity, from yoga. And yeah, it's just a wonderful program. It's changed my life. So thanks.
I think most people can say that have been through the program, is that it changes their life.
Indeed, it's a real transformational experience. And like I said, are these tools that you won't find in any other contemporary yoga training program.
Mm-hmm. It's absolutely such a unique experience. Well, Juris, thank you so much for sharing all of this. And I'm so glad that everyone got the chance to meet Juris today. And you're just such a, I'm so honored to just chat with you today. And you're such a huge part of the Viniyoga program. So thank you, for just being here. And so we have our next round of Viniyoga Foundations program beginning soon. So if anyone's interested, you can go to viniyoga.com/train and get more information on how to become a Viniyoga teacher and deepen your yoga practice. And if you're interested, eventually become a Viniyoga therapist as well. Again, my name is Bernadette. If you have any questions about the programs or you just want to reach out, you can find me at studentadvisor@viniyoga.com. And thank you again, Juris, so much. I'm just always honored to chat with you and be in your presence. And you're such a wonderful part of the program. And we're very, very lucky to have you. So thank you again for chatting today. And we'll talk again soon.